So in this video, we're going to talk about the brand new launch of Worlds Beyond from OPR, World's Titan, and Archvillian Games. Wow. Okay, so this just looks super cool. This just launched today, and in the first 72 hours, there's lots going on, so we got to make sure that you can see it all and that you get the good experience of what all is happening here. So, this is huge. Worlds Beyond is available now. The Worlds Beyond campaign on My Mini Factory Frontiers is available. 3 creators, 3 worlds, 1 page to rule them all. 24 armies clashes, 1-page rules, teams up with Titanforge miniatures and Archvillian Games to bring you the future of wargaming. Worlds Beyond includes STLs for 24 armies, all available for download in full playable rules in one-page rules, Grimm's Dark Future, and Age of Fantasy, featuring 6 all-new Titanic models, 24 different army bundles with hundreds of models total, OPR compatible rules for 16 new armies from Titanforge and Archvillian Games. Click here to join the campaign. Now this is huge. First 72-hour early bird and patron discounts. If you join within the first 72 hours, you get one of the early bird tiers that are priced at 10% off, and our tier 2 Patreon subscribers, oh, that's me on OPR, get a special early bird discount code for an additional 5% off on top of that. This is the opportunity to get hundreds of miniature STLs from 3 of the best creators at an incredible price. Click here for the special early bird discount patron discount code. Okay, this is wild. I was clicking around on this campaign earlier. I want to show you what all they have available because, oh my goodness, it's a ton. Really cool and funny video they have here for the trailer, but check it out. Worlds Beyond. What if you could use any of your favorite miniatures to play together in a fast, fun, and exciting battles? Dream no more! Archvillian Games and Titanforge have allied with 1-page rules to bring you a full rule set for their ranges of amazing models, compatible with Grim Dark Future and Age of Fantasy game systems. We're working together to build a future of wargaming, letting players use any models they like with open and free rules for a fun, easy to learn, fast to play gaming experience. Find out everything below about the games, the miniatures, and how to support us beyond the campaign. All right, so like I've been telling you guys about, I have really been loving 1-page rules. Like their gaming system, it's a ton of fun. It's super easy, super great to learn. I have crazy enjoyed it. And if you like Warhammer or anything similar along those lines, I think you will as well. And Worlds Beyond is just, this is crazy town, okay? 1-page rules games have always been designed to be quick to learn, to play, as well as provide players with the freedom to use their favorite models on the table. One of the ways we've been able to do this is empowering creators to make custom stats for their models and armies and make them available for our ArmyForge apps for the community to use. So, like, coming from a Warhammer world where you had to buy the book and then use just what was in the book. I'm old enough to remember Warhammer when like they had rules for models that like didn't exist, so you could kind of make up models and then maybe that encouraged you to make up rules. Well, that's not a thing anymore, right? It's only, you can only use models for which there are rules, right? And so with OPR, what they're saying is not only do we want to put out free rules for you to play, which you can find in the link in the video description below. Also, we want to be able to have you make up your own stuff so that you can play models that you want to play. This is super cool. Or just find what other creators have made, which is what they've done with Titanforge and Archvillian Games. With Worlds Beyond, we're teaming up with Titanforge and Archvillian Games to amazing miniature creators to take the idea even further. Working together, we've created 16 new armies for Grim Dark Future and Age of Fantasy games based on their massive catalog of 3D printable models. And with the Worlds Beyond Frontier campaign, we're making these models available as well as 8 different army bundles from 1-page rules at an incredible discount. So here you can check out some of the models that they've got, that they have included here, and it's just 3 simple things. Download the rules, build your army, print your models, and play. Absolutely fantastic. I have loved getting into this. There's some helpful stuff right here. Again, you can download things that you need to. How to start printing. They have a really helpful video on how to start printing, which for me, when I was trying to figure out 3D printing, I needed some help. All right, so what's in the campaign? The campaign lets you support all 3 creators, get army bundles designed to play either army scale or skirmish games using one-page rules game system. And we've also made some awesome new Titanic models. They look cool. I can't wait to show you. All models sold in this campaign are pre-supported, 3D printable. No physical models are available. Just in case you needed to know this, all right? They don't sell the actual models. They sell the 3D files for you to print the models yourselves. You will need a 3D printer in order to make these happen. Their tiers are designed to get you enough play cross-creator battles in the universe you're choosing, or to let you build up a great collection from all 3 stores. Add-ons let you cherry pick from additional factions, and all bundles use one-page rules army bundles as a guideline, since those were designed to provide enough variety to have fun playing a faction while keeping an affordable price point. All of our PO's armies for the campaign use their faction's army bundle number 1, and all the other sets are as close as we can make them to that standard. Super, super huge. Okay, so the tiers. Campaign tiers are designed to give anyone a great opportunity to play games with our mixed ranges. To celebrate the launch, we designed 6 exclusive Titanic models, 1 for each of the factions available in the main pledges. If you already have all of our most of the armies offered in pledges, you can join just by getting one of these epic new pieces. They're really cool. The core tiers include factions from all 3 creators at a huge discount, and each faction's bundle is designed to offer complete, flexible, full-scale force for Grimdark Future or Age of Fantasy. Not to mention our skirmish games, Grimdark Future, Firefight, and Age of Fantasy Skirmish, both of which super cool systems. Titan Forge and Archvillian Games bundles have never been available in this format. You can get 3 fantasy factions, 3 sci-fi factions, or all 6, each of them with the exclusive new Titans, of course. Not enough. There are add-ons, which I'm excited to show you. They offer a wide selection of additional armies with 6 more factions from each creator. Still not enough. We got you covered. Our all-in tiers will lend you all the campaign's models from fantasy, sci-fi, or both. That's a total of 24 factions, retailing over $2,500, enough to keep your 3D printer busy for a long, long time. And as someone who prints a ton already, yeah, I get it. So the Titan tier, it's $60. That has 3 fantasy Titans and 3 sci-fi Titans. The fantasy tier, again, $60. 3 fantasy Titans, the Ratmen bundle, the Frosthowl Horde Horde Army bundle from Archvillian Games, and then the Metalbeard Dwarf armies from Titan Forge. The Sci-Fi bundle is also $60, and it includes 3 Sci-Fi Titans, OPR's Robot Legions Army Bundle 1, Archvillian Games Astral Crusaders, and Titan Forge's Crystallids Army. All right, all in, it's $100. 3 Fantasy Titans, everything from the Fantasy list, 3 Sci-Fi Titans, and everything from the Sci-Fi list. Then there's the Mega All-In, $250, everything from the Fantasy tiers, including Beastmen, Mummified Undead, and Human Empire, and Archvillian Games, Bloodright Vampires, Ankh Overlord's armies, the Endbringer Demons armies, and Titan Forge's Everdark Elves, Empire of Man, and Bloodsail Ogres. They are looking cool. Mega Sci-Fi, all-in Sci-Fi is everything from the Sci-Fi tier, plus from Archvillian Games, Demon Star Scions, Galt Orcs, Transcended Army, and Galaxy Guardians, Carnage Legions, and Cyberpunk Force from Titan Forge. $250 for each of those, or the Giga All-In, which is just everything. I like really all of it. $450 for what they are retailing at $2,573. That is insane. Okay, so let's look at the Titans. These are the Titans that they are offering available here. OPR's first one is the Ratman Epic God Titan. You might think of this as the great unclean one, the great not unclean one. It's a scale. These Titans are huge minis. They are fantastic. You can see here the little Ratman on first scale of how just big this is. And what is really cool as well is that One Page Rules puts rules for you to use this miniature in your game. So it's not just a conversation piece. It's something that you can actually see and actually play with. So just absolutely wild. This bell that it's screaming from right here, this giant spear that it's got, just looks epic. Okay, next one, Titan Forge Metal Beard Zeppelin Titan. Look at this thing. This is just wild. A giant Zeppelin. I love this dwarf face that it's got right here. And then again, you can see right up top this dwarf miniature on the top of this thing. Absolutely huge miniature. Would be wild to use. And then for the Archvillian Frostburn Horrors Titan, yeah, look at this guy. Looks like a chaos guy. And then again, you can see just how big in comparison this is to a regular miniature. Giant sword with all kinds of crazy stuff. Shields, chains, look like a Viking chaos feel to it. Love this. Okay, that's all this fantasy stuff. And then there's the sci-fi. OPR's Robot Legion's Epic Great Wrath. This guy, he is huge. Look at all like these nanobots or energy he's gathering up into his hand over here, and this giant scythe that he's holding with 1, 2, 3 hands. Again, next to a robot warrior down here. Epic model. All right, let's see. Titan Forge Crystalline's Carrion Titan. Giant flyer. Look at this thing. Oh, look at its crazy mouth. Definitely all the alien vibes you could ever want, with some really cool claws going here. Wild, huge. Just imagine this on your table, playing with that. Or the Hallowed Sisters Titan. This is a massive, massive model. Look at this thing with its giant gun and chain sword over here. Gatling guns mounted on its shoulders. If you needed the Titan, this is your Titan. Okay, so then that's just the Titan tier. Then there's the fantasy, 3 Titan models, 3 fantasy armies. So you get the dwarf, the Ratman, and the Frostburn. And then you get these army bundles, right? So all of the STLs for this Ratman army here. Lots of warriors, the big guy here, some weapons, spearmen, and then we have, looks like the plague monks down this direction, a whole bunch of banners, and maybe some engineers, some different guys. All of this is included in that $60, as well as the Titan Ford Metal Beard dwarf bundle. So look at all this stuff that comes along with this. All of these dwarves, these leaders here who have different hammers and guns and anvils and riding on some mechanical rhino looking thing, goat looking thing. And then all of these dwarf warriors down here. Look at this. We have dwarves with crossbows, dwarves with hammers, two-handed hammers, hammer and shield. Just a ton. Oh, blunderbusses looks like right here with these. A cannon. I almost didn't see these 2 cannons that come included as well. A wild, wild fantasy. And then the Frostburn Horrors bundle. Now look at this. This is crazy. We have these what look like seals up here with these massive maws. We have polar bears over here. A dragon over this direction. More dragon, more dragon. Look at all of these wild models. This is insane. We have some cavalry looking things. These guys riding wolves. We have what looks to be your normal kind of infantry over here. And then these guys as well. That just looks absolutely insane. And so all of that for $60. All of that. So each of these three armies with these 3 Titans for $60, which is absolutely insane. Or if you don't like the fantasy, go the sci-fi route, right? So you get the robot legions, the aliens, and the sisters. So let's see what comes with that. So we have OPR's Robot Legions Army Bundle with these snakes up here, these destroyers, these warriors. I actually have some of them right here that I'm working on painting. This big walker here. You have your robot overlords down here at the bottom with different builds and shields, and then these destroyers over here, these two-handed, tons of this. Now I haven't seen this stuff yet. This is the Titan Forge Chrysalids Army Bundle. Now this just looks epic. Look at all of these different alien horrors that you could print off and have in your army. These are wild. We have like the psychic ones over here, the big old warriors right here, the flyers, and then we have just your normal grunt looking guys down here, just your normal grunt things, and then your sisters and knights army bundle with the giant one, remember? Okay, so we've got some spears over here. Then these sisters, these look like both Grey Knights and Blessed Sisters, like all together, coming in with this. And then okay, I love me some walkers. Look at these walkers that they have here, and then these tanks, these flyers that they have, these looking Terminator Paladin guys, and then these giant walkers here. Oh man, that's just wild. Okay, for $60. For $100, this is nuts. This is crazy. For $100, everything. So instead of paying $120 to buy two, $100, and you get all of that. So the rats, the rats. What was that army? The horrors and the metal beards and the robot legions, the Blessed Sisters, and the aliens, all for 100. That's just crazy town. Okay, so then the mega all-in for fantasy. Everything for fantasy, including... What? No way. Including these two? Beastmen, Mummified Undead, Human Empires, Everdark Elves, Bloodsail Ogres, Empire of Man, Bloodright Vampires, Inbringer Demons, and Ankh Overlords. All That's crazy. Oh, man, look at all that. So, okay, mega all-in, $250 for... I'm counting. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 armies that you could print off for $250. Absolutely crazy. And then, okay, just the same here with the Sci-Fi, mega all-in for Sci-Fi. So the same deal as first 3 big Sci-Fi armies, as well as all the Dwarf Guilds, Eternal Dynasty, OPR's own, the Saurian Star Host, all the Lizardmans in space, and then, oh my gosh, Carnage Legion, the Galaxy Guardians, Cyberpunk Force, the Transcended, the Galt Orcs, and the Demon Star Scions. Everything. Everything. $250 for all of this. This is just crazy town. Or, okay, the Giga All-In. The one that said, like, literally everything. Oh, that... Okay, hold on. I just want to... Can you imagine having this many? Where would I put it? I would need another garage on my house if I was going to get this. Oh, and then okay, and then add-on tiers. So the add-ons let you cherry pick specific factions from our combined ranges to make things simple. All bundles are the same low price of $30. Come on. We worked hard to make sure all of them make sense for our force. As a force for one-page rules, Grimdark Future of Age of Fantasy, each creator provided 6 extra armies on top of the 6 availables for a total of 18 extras. They evenly split between fantasy and sci-fi. If you don't think, you can always grab the all-in tiers, which contain either all the fantasy factions or all the sci-fi ones, or both. Okay, so if you wanted one page's rules Beastmen, which if you needed some Beastmen because like maybe a company that you liked got rid of them all, this is a thing you could do. You could do this. Wild. Okay. Yeah, so we've got like your bigger ones here, your chariots. You have your beastmen, minotaurs or centaurs right here. Some bow and arrow beastmen, and then the mummified undead. I love this sculpt right here. This giant mummy walker. And then all of these stone statue onks here in the back. Cavalry and all these guys. Yeah. Wow, for $30, that's almost silly. That's almost silly. Or the Human Empire. Okay, this is what got me into one-page rules in the first place. Was the Human Empire bundles. I love this for $30. This chariot, these Griff Riders, all these knights, and then you see here, all down here at the bottom, all of these like generals and things that you've got. No way. That's so cool. Okay, so then with Titan Forge, their additions, the Everdark Elves. Okay, we have some really crazy looking guys here. We have some elves on Pegasus, looks like. We have this crazy centipede dragon thing. That looks wild. We have some standard bearer over here, a chariot, some winged elves. Elves over here on this one. Some cavalry looks like over on this side. That's crazy. And then the Bloodsail ogres. I had ogres for a while. I got rid of them. I could get back into them because he's on a crab. What is this? Not a giant crab. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, and then we have ogres with cannons, because why not? We have ogres with this over here. And then wait. Are these hammerhead shark ogres? What? That's super cool. Okay, and then we just have our... So if you wanted like a pirate theme ogre army, this would be it. These look like undead ogres. I'm not quite sure. And just in case you needed to know, I think these ogres are riding on land sharks. Ogres riding land sharks. That's wild. That's wild. I would be down for that. Okay, then Titan Forge's Empire of Man. Wow, okay, I haven't seen these guys. We have some Pegasi, however you want to say it over here, like a wizard character, a general, a cannon, wizard on a horse back here. I say wizard, maybe. Giant standard bearer, I love that. Then we have your foot troops, some pistoliers looks like, your army, your standard bearers, some flagellants down here. You gotta have your flagellants. And then this cavalry right here, all of that looks super cool. Again, $30, insane. Bloodright vampires. This is okay. What is this? Look at all those. I don't even know where to start. Everything's got wings and is flying. There's horses over here. There's zombies over here. This is obviously diseased somehow. Look at that thing. Wow, this temple / okay, that's crazy. Wow, this would be insane to play as an army and look super cool. All right, and then Endbringer demons. That's a lot of demons we got here. We have demons with wings. We have more demons with wings. We have like your snake demons. We have your big boy demons. We have your, oh my goodness. We have all of this. Demons with giant, okay, what? I love this big goat thing with his giant scythe. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I love his face. He's a little derpy. I like him a lot. Makes me happy. Okay, then we have the Empire of Sands. And he's a little bit more like a archvillain. Not archvillain. Mummified undead a little bit. Kind of looks like it, but maybe with some different hints for sure. Look at all this up here. Ah, this is just really cool. Okay, and then back to the sci-fi. So with Dwarf Guilds, I've printed these off. These are amazing models. I love all of these here, the APCs, the attack vehicles, the jump pack dwarves, the defenders, the dwarves with the shields right here. Do we have these? Yeah, the regular warriors down here, your champions, your rune forge mage guy. Yeah, very cool stuff. And then Eternal Dynasty. Yeah, I haven't seen these a ton, but they look cool. We got some flyers over here, your big old chunky robots. Lots of big chunky robots going on here. And then your normal warriors all down here at the bottom with some interesting like support weapons as well. And then your Saurian star host. Get some dinosaurs in space. Let's go. Look at this. I would love that stuff with these. Oh man, this. Okay, I have to get this one. I might get this one. This just looks epic. I love all of these dinosaurs riding other dinosaurs. What? Yeah. Speechless. And then of course a frog mage, because you gotta have a frog mage. Okay, getting back to Titan Forges then with their Carnage Legion. These look like your armored space guys, right? So we got some armored space guys here. Some really fantastic looking miniatures. Your bigger walkers, right? Your tough iron, your tough guys here, and then some demons. Looks like all this direction. Your flyers, maybe your normal kind of armored space guys, and then what looks like you're just cultists, right? A cultist mob over here. Then Galaxy Guardians from Titan Forge, maybe like the good guy space guys, yeah. We got some bikes, some this is crazy looking grav tanks we've got here going on, and then these tanks, 1, 2, 3 tanks, 1, 2 dreadnoughts over on this side. You've got your leaders, it looks like, your regular old space guys. And then your more support ones over here with the bigger weapons. Oh yeah, this stuff is looking great. Okay, and then Cyberpunk Force. I'm sorry. Is this guy holding a car for a shield? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Okay. And don't forget, there's another dinosaur. Why would you not get this stuff? More walkers down here. The Transcended. Ooh. What do we got going on here? The Transcended. These look like crazy chaos in space. These guys look cool. He's giant. Look at him and his giant jetpack right there. And then all of this stuff. Gult Orcs. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Gult Orcs. That's like a lot of these orcs. These look like a little more fit orcs. They're not as chunky, right? A little bit more fit. But they've got a lot going on here with the writing on those characters. Got maybe some goblin type things going on over here. These guys look super junky down here. And then these are orcs writing maybe other orcs. Why? Sure, why not? And then the Demon Star Scions. Yeah, look at these guys. Some more really cool like demon-esque giant demons back here in the back. Mediocre sized demons. Sure, yeah, over here on the corner. And then this guy right here with his big old axe. This is just like, looks like a giant walker thing with a cannon on the top of it. Wild. Wild. Okay, there we go. About Titan Forge. There we go. Titan Forge are a bunch of jolly bunch of Polish nerds who like to play golf and tabletop games. Designed a wide range of cool games, including Bloodfields and the recent Kickstarter project Eve, War for New Eden, based on Eve Online. You support them on Tribes and buy the range from My Mini Factory. You can also buy physical models from their website. Good to know. And then Archvillian Games make some of the best looking miniatures around. For years they've worked with the RPG space. Worlds Beyond was a perfect opportunity for them to bridge the gap into wargaming, letting the whole new crowd enjoy their glorious designs. They release new models every month on Patreon. You can get their existing range from My Mini Factory as well. And about one-page rules. My fave. So much my fave. Creates free, accessible, and fast-playing miniature games so that wargaming can be free for everyone, or be for everyone. We also release a horde of new miniatures every month, as well as terrain, short stories, missions, paper miniatures, and more. I'm just happy to be here. Thanks, Gaetano, CEO of OPR Games. Future plans. This is only the beginning. Well, I'll keep releasing models every month. And then they'll have rules too. By supporting any of us, you can you can help this project grow and build an open wargaming system so that anyone can use the minis they like together. Worlds Beyond, UK Games Expo. Join for the tournament. Worlds Beyond tournament at UKGE. Field your new armies in special Worlds Beyond one-page rules, Grim Dark, Future, and Age of Fantasy tournament during UKGE on Friday, May 31st. Being in America, I will miss. I am sorry. The special Sci-Fi versus Fantasy tournament is the perfect place to showcase your brand new armies or connect with other fans of one-page rules. Titan Forge and Archvillian Games. Click here to register for the tournament. Would love to. Tournament's co-organized by Titan Forge and one-page rules using Titan Forge's new MDF terrain range. Ooh, I like this. All right, when will I get my files? Update. Files update, file release, and download for all models will be available Monday morning, GMT, after the early bird. The reason is so we have too many wonderful supporters coming to My Mini Factory's dusty old servers and set them on fire. But don't worry, they'll be ready on Monday. So keep your printers locked and loaded and ready to print. However I see my files, once you pledge into the campaign, the files will become available on My Mini Factory library. Okay. Wow, tons of FAQs right here, all the terms and conditions. Okay, so I don't know about you all, but this looks and sounds amazing. And as someone who's like really enjoyed wargaming and has had a ton of fun playing OPR, like I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna like get off this video here in a second and see what is in my budget and what my printer can handle. I hope that's exciting for you if you enjoyed that, and if you enjoy watching me talk about OPR's updates and what they've got going on, like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. Hey, thanks so much. I'm Ronald. We'll see you later.